kingdom had been asleep for 100 years because of the curse. And according to the story of Maleficent, hang on just one sec. We need to keep the bench there because the kiss that actually wakes Aurora in the Maleficent story is Maleficent's kiss instead of her true love. And so that is also a very strong form of love. And so we're going to see our awakening fairies, again, our young members of our ballet troupe. And then following that will be our liturgical group. And I just wanted to say before we move on, we do have a Christmas performance coming up. We'll be doing the Nutcracker Tradition, and it will be at the SIP Theater on December the 11th and 12th. We have one show on the 11th and two shows on the 12th, a matinee and also an evening performance. And then we will be gearing our dance classes up, hopefully at Point of Joy in our building on Main Street on January the 4th, 2016. Thank you very much.
This day the dark figure came daily to gaze upon the sleeping princess as she'd done for the past 100 years. Her hatred for the king and queen had been replaced with remorse for the curse. As Maleficent faced her own selfishness and unwillingness to share her gifts, she realized she had given away the most wondrous gift she had ever been given, her very own flesh and blood, Aurora, her child. The time for sleep had ended, and the lilac fairy arrived from the moors, with a little help, to awaken the kingdom. Shaking off their fairy dust, they were delighted to see one another.
This last group that we have to perform for you this afternoon is not a group of our Point of Joy Dance Company. It's actually a very special group. It is our liturgical troupe, and liturgical is dancing to praise and worship music. And so these ladies select the songs that speak to them most spiritually and that they feel very inspired to share with the community, and we go to churches, and they also tag along with the dance company. So they will be dancing to The Sky Spills Over. Thank you.
There's a rose in the desert, blooming red in the drought. There's a quenching rain in the wings of the gathering clouds. Let your eyes look to the horizon now. There's still a hope for us. Reach up from the dust and call it down. Can you hear that thunder? Sing his name, sing it out till the sky spills over. I may just be dry bones, stripped of sinew and skin.
I want to come back to y'all right now, and do we have some more, Laura? Okay, thank y'all so much. Another big round of applause for Point of Joy dancers. You know, I'm a little bit, maybe a whole lot hard of hearing, so I'm not sure exactly what Laura said, but I think she said she's got her recital coming up in December. Be looking for it, and I'm sure you'll enjoy it. My wife Bonnie taught dancing for 20 or 30 years, and so I'm sure that I'll be going to that recital. I expect I will. Our phone number is 606-789-2612 or 606-789-2597. I've probably given 2 or 3 different phone numbers, so I'm trying to do it by memory there. But please call in and give us your donations on the internet or from TV. If I can get set up here, what I want to do now is I want to read the names of the casualties from Johnson County in the Vietnam War, as well as from Afghanistan. And I don't think we've missed anybody, but if we have, we're truly sorry. But from Vietnam, we have James Henry Adams, LZJ Collins, Roy Painter Gillespie, Fred Gerald Hanna, James Charles Jackson, John Richard Jackson, Ronald Larry McFadden, James Ronnie Mollett, Johnny Rose, Paul Edwin Van Hoos, Richard Arthur Wells, Pete Ellis Williamson, and from in the Afghanistan conflict, Joshua Gray. Can we have just a moment of silence for those? Thank you. Those gentlemen will always be remembered, and several of them were friends of mine, and the fact they sacrificed their life for me is pretty telling to me, and thank you so much, dear friends. I want to mention again, those of you who have not been out to get any kettle corn, hey, you're missing out. It's really good. Be sure and get some before you leave. Be sure and take some home and eat it tonight or tomorrow. It's the best popcorn in the world, and the Kiwanis Club donates all the proceeds of the sale of the kettle corn to the Veterans Referral Center. Doug, you're looking at me funny.
We're making a camera switch.
Ah.
Yeah, is that how you guys say it in the entertainment industry? We are switching cameras, getting back in line with our flag. We really appreciate all the talent. We really appreciate the Point of Joy. You know, we've got great talent here in Eastern Kentucky, and I think a lot of people don't realize that, but we have got some outstanding talent, and you've seen that outstanding talent demonstrated here today. Robert just gave me some more call-in and contributions, but I've got a few here I want to read. Got from Greg and Valerie Murray. That's the daughter and son-in-law of Custer Picklesheimer, a donation of $200. I've got Vivian Hitchcock, a donation of $25. Got Paul Daniels, one of our commissioners, a donation of $50. I've got a donation from Robert. Wrote down these names for me, and Robert is a wonderful man, but he can't write. But this I know this fella is from Chicago, Illinois. Kevin Cochran's, and he donated $100. Now that's from Chicago, Illinois. Then we got Bill Collier. He was a colonel in the United States Army, and he's from Columbia, South Carolina, and he's sending us a donation of $100. And then we got Wayne Butler. He's in Newport, Tennessee, and he is making us a donation of $100. And then John Taylor from New Hampshire is making us a donation of $50. So these last few names I led here, these are people from other states and other areas. So this is really great. And these are people that we've been able to reach out to and even help through the Veterans Referral Center. So we do, as I said earlier, we reach out beyond just the Johnson County or Paintsville area. So we really appreciate your helping us help these people. So now I'm going to, Bob?
We keep switching things around on you, Doug. We'll be all right, though. Next, we're going to have some more entertainment from Sean Whiting. I think Sean's ready there. Sean's recently completed a new CD that got some old and some new both on it, I think, and he may do a couple of songs from that CD for us. One of my favorite entertainers. Are we ready, guys? All right, take it away.
Let's see.
Check 1, 2. Hello, everybody. All right, I'm going to do a couple songs I've written over the years. This one here is How to Be Her Man. I know that it's wrong. The only way is a song to show just how I feel. Hope that these wounds will soon heal. My friends, that things will be just fine. Boy, just give it time. These things are all caught up inside. It's weighing down on my mind. I know someday I'll be alright. Cut so deep, she left behind. Oh, I gave her the sun, the moon, and the stars. I gave her all of my heart. I tried to be all I am. That was not good enough to be a man. Would I give, oh, for one more day? Try to save this fading romance. I know things won't last forever. I just wanna be in my heaven. I know someday I can forget the past behind. Won't let me leave. Oh, I gave her the sun, the moon, and the stars. I gave her all of my heart. I tried to be all I am. That was not good enough to be a man. That was not good enough to be a man. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let me tune down here just a second to something. Come on, get right there. This next song is a song I wrote about 10 years ago. It's called The Rain. clouds across the sky. Feel the wind blowing. Death is on the rise. Here it comes. I can feel the rain. I can feel the rain. Sore treat your body. Well, it is not known. The pain you feel no longer. But your worries are not gone. Lord, here it comes. I can feel the rain. Here it comes. I can feel the rain. Yeah. Said the rider is approaching, knocking at your door. Cares with you no mercy, hunger for your soul. Don't need to be alarmed now. Ooh, know where you run. Let the emptiness caress you. Now the deed is done. Feel the storm subsiding. Clouds of all by. Feel the mood is changing. So your life just a lie. Lord, here it comes. I can feel the rain. Here it comes. I can feel the rain. Yeah, the rider is approaching, knocking at your door. Cares with him no mercy, the hunger for your soul. Don't need to be alone now. Know where you can run. Let the emptiness caress you. Now the deed is done. Thank you, thank you. I'm going to do one more song, I believe, and this is an old cover song here. Some of you may know. I like this song. I played it for a long time. I think I'll play it for you all again. climb a mountain low. buy me a ticket now. As far as I can, that train it runs out the track. Buy me a southbound, all the way to Georgia now. I ain't never coming back. Can you see? Lord, can you see what that woman alone has been doing to me? Can you see? Lord, can you see what that woman alone has been doing to me? Lord Jesus, crazy lady, I can't stay no more. Thank you.
Thank you, Sean. I'll tell you what, I appreciate you so much. You've stepped up every time we've ever asked you to help us out, and you always do a great job. 606-789-2612, 606-789-2657, I think. Clinton, can you give us a couple more? I know you're needing to get down the highway, but we got to hear you just one more time before you go. If we can do that. We've got plenty more. We've got State Representative Hubert Collins in the House. Hubert will be with you in just a second. We want to bring you up and say hello to you here in just a few minutes. We've got other distinguished guests as well. Custer Picklesheimer is always a distinguished guest from year to year. Custer, you went on that honor flight here a while back. I know that was quite an experience. As a matter of fact, you talked about that a year ago here at this telethon. The telethon was right after you went. Okay, here we go with Clinton Spalding. Thanks, Clinton.
precious hand ever pierced to the rugged cross. No, there's never been a more blessed plan, salvation for the lost. No, there's never been another perfect man who would die for one and all. Never one crucified to live again. Lord, hallelujah, he's the God who's gone where others never been. Never one crucified to live again. Oh, hallelujah, he's the God who's gone where others have never been. such a blessing to be with you, everyone. Thank you to the city of Paintsville, Robert Adams, and the mayor for inviting me back out. I hope to see you all next year for such a wonderful occasion. I've got one more song for you, and it talks about all the, oh, thank you, for all the troubles we go through. The Lord's never going to lead us wrong, is he? I hope you enjoy this. Many times I've questioned certain circumstances, things I could not understand. There's so many times and trials when weakness blurs my vision and my frustration, it gets so out of hand. Well, it's then I am reminded that I've never been forsaken. I've never had to stand one test alone. Then I look at all the victories, and my spirit rises up in me, and it's through the fire my weakness is made strong. He never promised that the cross would not get heavy, or the hill would not be hard to climb. Oh, no, he never offered our victories without fighting. He said, help will always come in time. Yeah. So remember when you're standing at a valley of decision, and your adversary says give in, you just hold on, 'cause our Lord will show up, and he will take you through the fire again. I know within myself that I am sure. Oh, but if I trust the mighty hand of God, he'll shield the place again, He never promised that the cross would not get heavy, or that you would not be hard to climb. Oh, no, he never offered our victories without fighting. He said, help will always come in time. So just remember when you're standing in the valley of decision, and your adversary says give in, you just hold on, 'cause our Lord will show up, and he will take you through the fire again. Just hold on, 'cause our Lord will show up, he will take you through the fire He's never gonna leave your side. He's never gonna leave you, child. Thank you. God bless.
Thank you, Clinton. Thank you so much. Isn't that guy? He is, without a doubt, the best. And he comes down here from Louisville each year, so he has to get back now. So we really appreciate all that Clinton does for us. He's really got a lot of respect for veterans, and we really appreciate that. I've got a donation here, a pledge from Everett Skurlock. He's in Clarksville, Tennessee, and he's a chopper pilot in Vietnam, and he sent us a pledge of $100. And now, just a few moments ago, they came in from Kiwanis and told me that they were going to make a $400 donation, and they wanted to challenge anybody from the Rotary Club to match that challenge, and they have. Already they contacted the Rotary Club and told them what they were doing. So we got from Paintsville Rotary, we got $400 that was brought on from Paintsville Kiwanis presenting that challenge, and we really appreciate both of those organizations. They do a lot in our community, and we're really thankful that we've got dedicated people in these organizations that are concerned, not only concerned about the community, but concerned about the veterans in the community. So we really appreciate them. Now I've got a young man that I love his wardrobe, and he's here every, this makes 9 years. 9 years we've had this, and 9 years our state representative, Herbert Collins, has been here with us.
Thank you, Doug.
Appreciate it.
You know, I don't think we had as much advertising going on this year because, you know, my district is bigger. I'm in Morgan County, Wolfe County, and I don't hear as much here as I normally do. But we were able to make it here, and I'm just happy that I was, because I'm a U.S. Army person of 2 years, and I'm just glad that I can make it. And
You want to know what I'm writing down?
yeah,
I'm writing down next year, notify Hubie, he will be our communication man for the
Amen.
10th. You're going to get the word out to, what counties did you say?
Morgan and Wolfe.
Morgan and Wolfe. Oh, great. All right,
Sure.
we'll be getting a hold of you.
and also want to donate you $100.
Hey, appreciate it. Thank you so much.
But
Representative Collins.
just good to be here. I'd have been here earlier, but I had some other place I had to go, and I always think we do a great job here helping the people out that's you know, been in service and helped us. Seem like people don't pay any attention to that anymore. I don't understand it. I just think everyone should be here to help out on this, and nothing, just come and listen to the music and everything. I think it'd be great. So, but thank you all. Anytime I can help, I'll be there.
Thank you. Appreciate it, you.
All right.
Thank you very much. Appreciate that very much. And that is a true statement. People do have a tendency sometimes to forget. But, you know, we live in a free country. You know, I know that our country has been challenged a lot now, but it's a free country. I go to bed at night, and I don't have to worry. I know that I'm going to be able to get up in the morning and face my day without the threat of adversity, or without the threat of the enemy, or without any threats to my safety, because this country is protected. And it's protected by whom? It's protected by our military. And they didn't just start doing this. They've been doing it for years and years and years, since our beginning. As a matter of fact, they brought us to this place. And it's not too much of an obligation to ask that we help them. It's not too much to ask that we put what support we can into supporting them and seeing to it that they get the things that they have coming to them in the way of the benefits, the care, the medical care, and all those things that are so necessary to overcome part of the tragedies that they've had to deal with in their life through the service. So we really appreciate them, and we really appreciate you. Thank you so much for what you're doing. And Mayor Porter, you want to introduce our next talent, please?
I didn't want to interrupt you. You were doing pretty good there.
Oh, well, that's any time. You know, you're the boss, man.
Thank you, Doug, and thank you, Hubie. We appreciate you very, very much. We've got a fine young local entertainer, Miss Caitlin Fitch, is going to sing for us now. Caitlin, take it away.
Thank you for everyone to have me out today. I actually have a grandfather that is a veteran, and I just wanted to thank everyone who has served our country and is still serving our country. So if you wouldn't mind, please give everyone a hand. I just have a few songs prepared for you, and the first one is one that I wrote, and it's called Day One. Have a little faith in me. Always believe in you and me. despite our ups and downs. We still find a way to push them out, minute after minute, and hour after hour. As the clock runs out, the closer we get to our happily ever after. I was the one that was made for you, and you were the one that was made for me to hold on to. Our love never faded. We never took it for granted. You are the one that I have always loved, and you've been the perfect one since day one. Have a little faith in me. Always believe in you and me. Thank you. This next song that I wrote is called I Call Your Name. There's so many things I love about you, dear. There's so many things I would do to have you near. There's so many nights I wonder where you could be, and when I need you here with me, I call your name. When the day turns to dark and I'm falling apart, I call your name. When the wind starts to blow and I become cold, I call your name. When the stars light the sky and there's no more light, I call your name. When life gets rough and I just want to give up, baby, I call your name. There's so many days that I would spend with you. There's so many days I would give the world to you. There's so many days that I would fall in love with you more. And when I need you here the most, I call your name. When the day turns to dark and I'm falling apart, I call your name. When the wind starts to blow and I become cold, I call your name. When the stars light the sky and there's no more light, I call your name. When life gets rough and I just want to give up, baby, I call your name. I call your name. There's so many things I love about you, dear. There's so many things I would do to have you near. And that's when, baby, I call your name. This next song is called Traveling Soldier. 2 days past 18, he was waiting for a bus in his army green. Sat down in a booth in a cafe there, gave his order to a girl with a bow in her hair. He's a little shy, so she gave him a smile, and he said, would you mind sitting down for a while and talking to me? I'm feeling a little low. She said, I'm off in '09 where we can go. So they went down and they sat on a pier. He said, I bet you got a boyfriend, but I don't care. I've got no one to send a letter to. Would you mind if I send one back here to you? I cried, never gonna hold the hand of another guy. Too young for him, they told her, waiting for the love of a traveling soldier. Our love will never end, waiting for the soldier to come back again. Never more to be alone when the letter said the soldier's coming home. Well, the letters came from an army camp in California, then Vietnam, and he told her of his heart might be love and all of the things that he was so scared of. He said, when things got rough over here, I sit back and think of that night on the pier, and I close my eyes to see your pretty smile. I cried, never gonna hold the hand of another guy. Too young for him, they told her, waiting for the love of a traveling soldier. Our love will never end, waiting for the soldier to come back again. Never more to be alone when the letter said the soldier's coming home. One Friday night at a football game, an old man said, would you mind saying a list of all? I cried, never gonna hold the hand of another guy. Too young for him, they told her, waiting for the love of a traveling soldier. Our love will never end, waiting for the soldier to come back again. Never more to be alone when the weather said the soldier's coming home. I cried, never gonna hold the hand of another guy. Too young for him, they told her, waiting for the love of a traveling soldier. Our love will never end, waiting for the soldier to come back again. Never more to be alone when the weather said the soldier's coming home. Thank you.
Kate and I'd like to invite you back next year. Yeah, it's a wonderful job, and I really, really enjoyed your music. Let's give her another round of applause, too. Okay, to 606-789-2612. Call in donations, or 606-789-2597. Now we've got a lot more coming up. We have, let's see, we've got Jason Goebel. We got the Rocky Knob Ramblers in the house. We've got the Main Street Players. So we're not going to run out of something to do here before 5 o'clock. They just keep coming, and they're all good, and I enjoy it. Doug, you have anything at the moment? Everything's smooth. Who you? Robert Adams. Robert Adams is eating spaghetti. We still got some spaghetti left, I guess. Still serving spaghetti. All right. Doug beckons you to the front.
Yeah, Robert's got a pledge for us that he wants to tell us about.
For the last 4 years, Doug has been coming to our reunions in different parts of the country to help we call them redlegs or artillerymen, but he's helped probably 10, 15, 20, maybe even many as 30 veterans over the last 4 years, and we really appreciate it so much. And as a commander of 713th Artillery, he supported the 1st Cavalry in Vietnam. I'd like to make a donation today for $500. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Like I say, he never quits giving. Appreciate it. Don't forget the Kiwanis kettle corn, best in the land.
You know, we've gone through the whole afternoon, and I haven't recognized the folks that have helped us put this thing on, and there's several of them, and I need to do that. Let me mention the folks here at the rec center and the folks that put together the spaghetti dinner and did all the work and got the tablecloths on the table and the place set up and all that sort of thing. Mention Scott Hale, a recreation director of the city of Paintsville, Susan Ward, Bridget Wolfenbarger, Virgie Castle, my wife Bonnie Porter. Thank you all. Now I left somebody out, and I don't know if she knows it or not, but today happens to be the 21st birthday of Miss Kim Castle. Y'all may have thought that it wasn't the 21st birthday, but that's what she claimed. Kim Castle, happy birthday. And I also want to mention our technical crew, and Jay Ferguson kind of does both. He works over here and works back there and works everywhere we need him and does a wonderful job. But I want to mention Brad Bays and Doc Blair, who have put together all the sound and the video and so forth. Thank y'all very, very much. We appreciate you. All right, Doug.
You know, I need to start doing that. I see why you don't forget anything. You write it down. Maybe that's my big downfall. We've got Don Castle and his wife is here with us today, and it was I think it was our 6th telethon, but their son, Ronald, would come down, if you could remember, for 3 years in a row, he did an Elvis impersonation, and everybody just loved it. And unfortunately, on that last one, in 2012, when he went out into the parking lot, he started feeling ill, and he passed away shortly after that. Now, we have a little tribute that we've done for the last 2 years, and we're going to be doing that later on. We'll be able to do that. Doc told me later on in our program, but we're just so thankful that to have them here with us again today, and we're so thankful for Ronald and the contribution that he made. He will always be on our minds, always in our hearts, and we look forward to seeing that tribute shortly.
All right, now we'll have Jason Goebel.
Thank you very much. Appreciate that. I want to say first off, I've done this event a few times. This is always a pleasure to get asked to do this one. It's for a great cause, and I always appreciate it. I'm going to do 2 or 3 of my favorite songs for you, then I'll get out of your way. Day after day, I'm more confused. but look for the light through the pouring rain. You know that's a game that I hate to lose. I'm feeling the strain. Ain't it a shame? Give me the beat, boys, free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Give me the beat, boys, free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Beginning to think that I'm wasting time. I don't understand the things I do. The world outside looks so unkind. I'm counting on you to carry me through. Give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. When my mind is free, you know a melody can move me. When I'm feeling blue, the guitar's coming through to soothe me. Thanks for the joy that you give on me. I want you to know I believe in your song. Rhythm and rhyme and harmony. You hear me along. You're making me strong. Give me the beat, boys, free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah, take me. Oh, take me. Free my soul. Thank you very much, folks. Appreciate that. I tuned up real quick here. This thing was in tune when I bought it. A Bobby Seger song for you. It seems like yesterday, but it was long ago. Jenny was lovers to the queen of my nights. There in the darkness with the radio playing low end. Secrets that we shared, the mountains that we moved. Caught like a wildfire out of control, till there was nothing left to burn, nothing left to prove. And I remember what she said to me, how she swore that it now wouldn't. I remember how she held me oh so tight. Wish I didn't know now what I didn't know then. Against the wind, we were running against the wind. We were young and strong, we were running against the wind. And the years rolled slowly past. I found myself alone, surrounded by strangers I thought were my friends. Been to find myself further from my home, and I guess I lost my way. There were so many roads, and I was living or running to live. Never worried about paying or how much I owed. Moving 8 miles a minute for months at a time, breaking all of the rules that would bend. Began to find myself searching for shelter again and again. Against the wind, little something against the wind. When I found myself seeking shelter against the wind. And those dreary days are past me now. Now there's so much more to think about. Deadlines and commitments. What to leave in, what to leave out. Against the wind, still running against the wind. Well, I'm older now, but still running against the wind. Said I'm older now, but still running against the wind. Against the wind. Against the wind, still running against the wind. Appreciate y'all very much. Do one more and get out of your way. This is my all-time favorite song. I always like to do this old Three Dog Night song. It's called Never Been to Spain. Well, I never been to Spain, but I kinda like the music. See, the ladies are insane there, and they sure know how to use it. They don't abuse it, they're gonna lose it. I can't refuse it. Well, I never been to England, but I kinda like the Beatles. Oh, I headed for Las Vegas. I only made it out to Needles. Can you feel it? It must be real. It feels so good. Whoa, feels so good. Well, I never been to heaven, but I've been to Oklahoma. Whoa, they tell me I was born there, but I really don't remember. In Oklahoma, not Arizona. What does it matter? What does it matter? Oh, I've never been to Spain, but I kinda like the music. See, the ladies are insane there, and they sure know how to use
can't refuse it. Oh, I've never been to heaven, but I've been to Oklahoma. Oh, they tell me I was born there, but I really don't remember. In Oklahoma, not Arizona. What does it matter? What does it matter?
Thank y'all so much. Appreciate it. Thank y'all.
Jason, I thank you very much. You know, I didn't give you much of an introduction, and I apologize for that because I just kind of was thinking that everybody else knew how great you are like I do. And, and man, if we started going through your awards and things that you've been honored for and so forth, it'd take us a while, but thank you, and wonderful job as usual. Doug, I got to drag you back up here. I'm not sure what for, but
And we really appreciate Jason. He's a great talent, and I'm thankful that we've got his type of talent in our area and that he's willing to come down and share that talent with our fundraisers. Thank you very much, Jason. We've got some events coming up for Veterans Day. Johnson County always has a Veterans Day celebration on Veterans Day, and it's at the courthouse downtown Paintsville. And I hope I'm right on this time. It's 11:30. I'm pretty sure that it starts. And his featured speaker this year is the director, Nemo, director of the Huntington VA. And he'll be there to explain things about the VA medical facility. And we look forward to hearing his talk. And also at my church, or the church that I attend, we know who the church belongs to, but the church that I attend, First Christian, always has a wonderful Veterans Day celebration. It'll be this next Sunday, the 9th, and I want to invite you to come out and enjoy that service. It's very patriotic, and also there will be a dinner. So I want to encourage all the area veterans to come for that. And also, Appalachian Hospice, they had a celebration or a dinner and a banquet last year up at the Armory for all the area veterans, and they're having it again this year, and it's going to be at the Armory at Prestonsburg on November the 12th, Thursday, the day after Veterans Day. So kind of mark your calendar for those events, and want to encourage all of you to come out, and all of the area veterans to come out and take part in those area get-togethers, okay? And thank you very much.
okay, 606-789-2612 to make donations. And we would appreciate it if y'all would keep those phones ringing. We had several come in from around different parts of the country today through the internet broadcasts on aroundpaintsville.com. Keep those donations coming. These guys are important to us and important to you and important to the veterans in the area, and they need to have support. So make those phones ring, and we will tell you that we appreciate your donation in advance. Also, I guess there's still a little popcorn out there, and maybe still a little spaghetti going on back here for $6. Got some really good-looking cupcakes back there that I've had my eye on here for a while. But on the stage, somebody said yeah, and thank you, Charlie, for we've got our own kind of like our own house band. The Rocky Knob Ramblers that have been playing here every Friday night for about the last 73 years, and we kind of take advantage of them, and we've kind of shuffled them down the line all day long, and I know some of y'all are here wanting to hear them play, and you're going to hear them play if they don't get tired of hearing me talk and head on out the back door. But thank y'all for sticking with us. But we have on the stage right now a group called the Main Street Players, and Jeremiah Parsons is the director of the Main Street Players, our local theater group who perform at the SIP Theater and other places. But Jeremiah, could you tell us a little bit about yourself or about your company there, and maybe do a song or two for us?
There we go. I'll start back over with that. Main Street Players is a local children's theater that is based at the historic SIP Theater right beside City Hall. We are here year-round performances. We do lots of educational theater. We do workshops for the children. We do a summer camp, and we produce 2 shows. Currently, we are working on 2 right now. One for the adults, which will be Clue the Musical, and that's a dinner theater that will be held November 7th and 14th out at the Country Music Highway Museum. And our children's production is Law and Order Nursery Rhymes Unit, Fairy Tales Unit, and that is a interesting show that brings back lots of interesting characters from all of the fairy tales that we all know and love. One of the things that we like to do at Main Street Players is community involvement, and so we do lots of things with the Main Street program, and we go around basically anywhere they'll have us in town to do events, and the veterans is something that's very important to us. The Veterans Referral Center is a wonderful cause, and we're here to support that. It's one of the things that we teach the children as well is patriotism and giving back to the community. And this is just a small way for us to be able to say thank you to those folks who have served our country. So we'd ask that on behalf of Main Street Players that you call today and make a donation and support this worthy cause. Our kids up here, along with Allison, which is in our adult cast for Clue the Musical, we're going to do a couple songs for you today, and I hope that you all will be entertained and will enjoy these songs. We're going to turn it over to them, and you all enjoy. Thank you so much.
This land is your land, this land is my land, from California to New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. As I was walking that ribbon of highway, I saw above me an endless skyway. I saw below me that golden valley. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land, from California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see.
Great, really appreciate that. I'll tell you what, we've got such great young talent in this community. It's just you know, if people are not taking part in these different programs and these different events and these different plays that these people are performing, they're really missing a great performance and a lot of talent. We're so blessed in this area to have this kind of talent. We have a donation from our Commissioner Kathy Adams. Appreciate it, Kathy, very much for your donation. We have a donation from Jim Kelly of $50. We appreciate your donation, Jim. And the phone number is on the TV. We appreciate your calls. Just call us. We got a young gentleman there that's answering the calls for us, and he's just waiting to hear from you. We appreciate everybody being with us today. I think we've had some great entertainment. We still got some great entertainment to come, and we're hoping that you'll just stay tuned for that. It's, I see Bob coming up better.
Have I left you alone here?
Yeah, I've run out of donations. We need donations, folks. We need some more donations. So the phone number is on your screen there, and we're just sitting here waiting for you. And don't forget, we still got the great Kiwanis kettle corn. If you've never tried it, as the old saying goes, try it, you'll like it. And you'll like it a lot because it's really good.
Well, we got the Rocky Knob Ramblers getting ready to play a little bit for us. You know, they have been, I said a while ago, they've been playing for 73 years down here at the rec center. And it's not hardly that long, but for some reason, everybody keeps coming back for at least 20 years on Friday night, about 21 years now, 22 maybe, to hear these folks. And they never get tired of that good country music. And Charlie, when you get ready there, I'm gonna let you introduce your band, if you will.
All right, one of these days.
Well, we'll have to wait till our cameraman gets back in place there.
Yeah.
Oh.
We got three of them here. I can tell you who they are in a minute. Are you ready?
No.
Oh, okay.
I thought you were gonna go ahead anyway. But
okay.
Yeah, we look forward to hearing y'all, and thank you to the Main Street players for coming by. And I hope that you all do have the opportunity to go to the SIP Theater and see these young people perform. Because I watch them practice there all the time, and it's a treat. It really is. You may even get the chance to audition, or to have your child or grandchild audition for a future show. They do take auditions from time to time, and they're always looking for aspiring actors and actresses, and they really do a good job with them.
A little loud.
Let me just mention about the donations that we've been getting. We still need a few more, but we're closing in on our goal for this year. We're somewhere north of I've lost track really of $5,000 or $6,000, and we want to say that we really appreciate the folks that have donated. We really the businesses in town that have donated, and I also want to mention that we plan on continuing to play this telethon on Hometown TV. So this is not, and on the internet,
It's over here.
on aroundpaintsville.com, they will archive this, I think. This will be archived, and if you go to aroundpaintsville.com, you can watch the replay on this or portions of it anytime you want to. And you can continue to donate. Just because 5 o'clock comes today does not necessarily mean that's the end of the donations. We're also going to be soliciting some donations beyond today, and certainly we want you to consider if your check hadn't come yet, so you can't send them part of your check. When it comes, you can go ahead and send it.
Yeah, you want to make those checks payable to the Veterans Referral Center, and our address is 621 Euclid Avenue in Paintsville.
606-789-2612. After today, if if they would like to call for donations, you'll still be able to call that number. But the number at the Veterans Referral Center is what?
Is 606-789-7587. That's 789-7587.
I keep thinking we're about to go to the Rocky Knob Ramblers, and I think we're pretty close. All right, Charlie, can you tell us who you got playing with you there?
Yes, sir, I can. This right here is Ed Preston on my immediate right. Ernie Hurt right here, and my name is Charlie T. Hall. And our fiddle player couldn't make it today, but we're the Rocky Knob Ramblers, and we can't help it. We're ready to go?
Hey.
Do the roads seem rough and long, and you're loaded down with care? Do those old mountains get so steep, and you have no one to share?
What happened?
Well, that got steep, didn't it? Well, Jesus knows your every need and every time you cry. And let me say that he won't leave you hanging out to dry. He won't leave you hanging, brother. He hears you when you pray. Could be that when he answers it, they come a different way. We want it when we want it, no matter how or why. Believe me, he won't leave your sister hanging out to dry. Go ahead, Ernest. Way back in the early book, God's people were oppressed, trying to reach that land that Moses told them was the best. With Pharaoh's army closing in, seemed they would surely die. God intervened and didn't leave them hanging out to dry. And he won't leave you hanging, brother. He hears you when you pray. Could be that when he answers, it may come a different way. We want it when we want it, no matter how or why. Believe me, he won't leave your sister hanging out to dry. Give me another. Sometimes I read the paper and I just don't understand why the leaders of our country won't obey the Lord's command. They have turned to lies and fables, to the truth they've said goodbye. But God won't leave his chosen people hanging out to dry. He won't leave you hanging, brother. He hears you when you pray. Could be that when he answers, it may come a different way. We want it when we want it, no matter how or why. Believe me, he won't leave his sister hanging out to dry. Way God won't leave his chosen people hanging out to dry. Ooh, thank you very much. Had a little technical difficulty, but we're doing all right. I wrote that song on July the 8th thereabout, and the flood, the Flat Gap, Staffordsville hit on the 13th, and I knew several people that lost everything they had, several families, and I can't imagine how it felt to stand there and watch it all wash away. But God won't leave you hanging out to dry. And I got a good friend named Robert Hanna, had a stroke, but he's back home and he's doing fairly good. I got to get up and see him, but God ain't gonna leave Robert hanging out to dry, is he?
Nope, he won't.
What are you gonna do, Ernie?
Let's do that, Mary.
Okay, what key?
Do this for a special lady back there. This is your song. This is number 8.
8?
Yeah. That's right. girl on my mind I can't get over. Who stole my heart, don't you see? For without who things would fall to pieces. Oh, I'm singing about my Judy Marie. So I'll just keep touching up my gray hair. Live and hope someday that she will see. Well, it don't matter if I live to be 100. There'll always be a place in my heart for Judy Marie. Well, I know she's out there somewhere in a world that can't be found. Just to think of her still tears me down. But if teardrops were pennies, how happy I would be. For the tears I've shed for Judy Marie. So I'll just keep touching up my gray hair. Live and hope someday that she will say, well, it don't matter if I live to be 100. There'll always be a place in my heart for Judy Marie. Well, it don't matter if I live to be 100. There'll always be a place in my heart for Judy Marie. Thank you very much.
All right, Ernest.
Now what?
I'll tell you what, let's do this one for Clarice back there.
All right.
Her and Jim. It's a good-hearted woman. What do you think? About E?
That's all right.
Got to do this one for a #1 fan, Iris Blair, too. A long time forgotten are dreams that just fell by the way. The good life he promised ain't what she's living today. But she never complains of the bad times or the bad things he's done. Oh. She just talks about the good times they've had and all the good times to come. She's a good-hearted woman in love with a good-timing man. She loves him in spite of my wicked way that she don't understand. Through teardrops and laughter, they'll pass through this world hand in hand. A good-hearted woman, loving a good-timing man. Show 'em how that is. Good-hearted woman, Lola back there. Lola Jane. Oh, Pickett. life and bright lights and good time and friends. When the party's all over, she'll welcome him back home again. Lord knows she don't understand him, but she does the best that she can. She's a good-hearted woman in love with a good-timing man. She's a good-hearted woman in love with a good-timing man. She loves him in spite of his wicked ways that she don't understand. Through teardrops and laughter, they'll pass through this world hand in hand. She's a good-hearted woman in love with a good-timing man. Just a good-hearted woman in love with a good-timing man. Ooh. He done a real good job. His fingers stayed on his hand the whole time he was picking. You out of gas. You're always pulling that stunt. All right, then. What do we got here? What do you want to do? Don't matter to me. It don't matter? Let's do big city. What do you say?
Yeah, we'll try it.
Well, you can do it. Well, I'm tired of this dirty old city. Entirely too much work, never enough play. And I'm tired of these dirty old sidewalks. I think I'll walk off my steady job today. Turn me loose, set me free, somewhere in the middle of Montana. Give me all I've got coming to me, and keep your retirement and your so-called Social Security. Big city, turn me loose and set me free. Can you pick in the mic? I've been working every day since I was 20.
I thought it was 100.
I haven't got a thing to show for anything I've done. There's folks who never work and they have plenty. Well, I think it's time for guys like me to have some fun. Turn me loose, set me free,
Somewhere in the middle of Montana. Give me all I've got coming to me, and keep your retirement and your so-called Social Security. Big city, turn me loose and set me free.
I said,
Big great city, let me loose and set me free.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much, Rocky Knob Ramblers, and that's why they keep coming back.
Woo, my goodness, I guess.
You know, Doug mentioned a few minutes ago that we've got a tribute we want to do here in a minute, but what we decided to do was close the show with the tribute, and we want to thank everyone. We want to thank everyone who has been here with us today, everyone who has watched on the internet and on the hometown TV. Doug, you got any goodbyes you want to say before we go?
Just to repeat what you said, thank you so much for everybody that has made a contribution. What we have right now, we've got $5,617. We've got more pledges that we're expecting. So it's been a good year, and we really appreciate it. And we really respect again this tribute that's coming up to Ronald Castle. He's a fine young man, and I know that right now he's entertaining the people in God's kingdom in heaven, and we're just so thankful that we had a chance to know him and had a chance to have him a part of our fundraiser for the years that he did. He was a dedicated young man, and we really miss him, but we were really appreciative of all that he did.
Okay, let's go to the tribute, and we will see you all again next year about this same time. Thank you very much.
We've been given false starts and everything, but Elvis is in the building. Oh, see what you have done. I said, see, 6 years. Oh, see what you have done. Well, you made me love you, now love is gone. Oh, what I say? Well, I'm going away, baby, and I'm going home. I'm going away, baby, and I'm going home. Till I find me a girl, won't be thinking us. Well, what I say? Thank you so much. We send this out to the veterans. the ones that didn't make it home, pray for them and their families. Have a good day. I remember you long after this, in the summer is gone. I'll be lonely, oh so lonely, living only to remember you. I remember too, your voice is soft as the warm summer breeze, your sweet laughter, mornings after, ever after. I remember you, dear on someday I'll return to stay. Till then I will remember you. Everybody thought we made wishes upon love me always, promise always. You'll remember too. I remember you. Thank you so very much. Okay, we'll do another song here for you today. I'm undercover talking about this beer, so, okay? Let's do it. Number 3. Long night, I've been temperature rising. High, it burns through my soul. Yeah, burning to nothing to cool me. Yeah, well I just got turned into smoke, but I feel fine. Yeah, but you keep me still fire, like a sweet soul on fire. And I'm the one that's got out burning love. Ooh, I feel my temperature rising. Every flame must be 109. Yeah, burning to nothing can cool me. Well, I just got turned to stone, and I feel fine. Yeah, but you can't lose on fire, like the sweet soul of the choir. I'm the one that's got time of burning love. There's an reach in the body. Ooh, won't you help me? Feel like I'm slipping away. It's all free when my chest is heaving. Oh, mercy, burning a hole where I lay. Well, you can't stay fire, like the sweet soul on fire. Burning love. pressed between the pages of my mind. Memories sweetened through the ages just like wine. Quiet thoughts come floating down and settle softly to the ground like gold of autumn leaves around my feet. I touch them and they burst apart with sweet memories. Sweet memories